The small town of Beaumar has heard criticism of its plans to gate off entrances, but it has no plans to stop. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Christensen.
And I'm Kyle Clark. So Beaumar wants to block off public streets to outsiders. This got spicy after 9 News reporter Spencer Soisher first shared their plans a couple weeks ago. He joins us from outside the town's Board of Trustees meeting tonight. Spencer, Beaumar is going to proceed with their plans to become a gated town, despite their neighbors in Denver and Littleton being like, no.
Yeah, apparently that doesn't matter. The mayors in Denver and Littleton both said they never heard back from Beaumar after they sent him a letter with a warning of what they would do if Beaumar decided to proceed with this plan with the gate. The town of Beaumar gets state tax dollars for roads, but this thing's moving forward.
We're trying to do the right thing.
In a room that's probably not built for large crowds or our TV camera.
And this sucks that we have this in front of us right now.
Beaumar neighbors were unhappy with our prior coverage and let their Board of Trustees know they backed their plan to put up gates at entrances to the town.
You have to have a lot of grit to stick this out.
The people who live in Beaumar would get a tag for their cars to automatically open the gates. Everyone else would need a code. The neighbors say the outsiders are driving too fast.
These are all drunk drivers.
And it's not safe for the kids in the town.
They are simply passing through, increasing congestion, wear and tear, and in some cases, leading to accidents.
Beaumar is doing this despite warnings from neighboring Denver and Littleton. Mayors in those cities sent a letter warning Beaumar not to restrict access to public roads, where they would install their own barriers outside the gates.
We expect all of our streets to be public streets and have access to public streets and be able to use them when we need to.
How dare Denver and Littleton tell us how to run our town?
Downtown Denver, I see it every day. It's listed in the press across the country as a first-ranked major city in the U.S.
The trustees never took a vote. The room overwhelmingly in favor. Last call to see beautiful Beaumar because plans to put in gates are approved and moving forward.
Communities are not supposed to be thoroughfares for traffic, and that's effectively what has happened.
I asked the Denver mayor's office for comment today, who said they'll evaluate their plan going forward and if they need to make any changes based on what Beaumar decided to do tonight. Looks like we're about to find out if they were bluffing.
So Spencer, I mean, are people in Beaumar suddenly going to start like mowing their own lawns and cleaning their own houses and picking up their food rather than getting delivery, or are there going to be exceptions?
You get a code, so you can give somebody a code if you really like them or think they're a nice guy or want them to mow your lawn, I guess. But otherwise, good luck. I know South Metro Fire was here tonight and said they have some issues sometimes when there's a town that has a gate, or not a town, a community that has a gate may slow down their response times. They had some concerns about that. But yeah, they're moving forward with this.
Yeah, that's the big concern. And Spencer, you're never going to get a code.
No, Spencer's not getting
No, banned from codes.
Just saying.
One guy looked at me tonight and said, this is your fault. I was like, all right.
I'm sorry. That's objectively hilarious. They're gating off.
I gave him credit. It was a good line.
And the problem is the reporter told other people that they're doing it. All right, Beaumar, stay classy. Spencer, thank you.